Today, we're talking slippers. I feel like at this point, if you've been around the Mom Edit for a while, you know that I had foot surgery and all of the Uggs no longer work for me. This is so sad because your girl kitty cat has been an Uggs stan since I was like 12 years old. Literally, it was what I got for Christmas every single year. But now that they are no longer a shoe that works for my foot that needs an orthotic style shoe, I needed to find a new pair of slippers that would work for me indoors, outdoors, and be comfortable for my feet all day long. And if I'm being totally transparent, half of these are totally mid, but there are a few gems. Let's get into it. Starting off strong, we have this gorgeous Moo slipper mule. It is absolutely stunning. It's giving me all of the Luxe It Girl vibes. Like, it's a Luxe slipper. Moo is definitely an expensive shoe. It's gonna run you a pretty penny, but you know that I'm a little bit of a bougie person here, so I love them. I think they're so cute. This is a size 40, which is true to size for me. I love this stitch detailing. I think it's so pretty, and something about this silver logo that just does it for me. They are really squishy on the inside, even on the bottom of the sole. I don't know if you can see that squish factor level. So they do feel very orthotic when you put them on. I don't know that they're technically classified that way, but they are extremely comfortable. I would say that of all the slippers that I ordered, these are the ones that feel the most indoor to outdoor friendly because of how thick this sole is. They're just so good. Moving on to what has been arguably one of the most popular shoes on social media, and that is a Haflinger mule. These are supposed to be slippers, but they are not very comfortable. To me, these feel like a Birkenstock. I don't love Birkenstock shoes. I never have. They're just so hard to break in for me. And as a person with a wider foot, I've just always had difficult times with the Birkenstock style shoe. However, what I will say about these is that they do actually accommodate a more wider foot, which I think is nice, but there's not much cushioning and like that foam bed that I like to walk on. I like to feel like I'm walking on a cloud, not like I'm walking on the ground. And this is more of like a ground feel. So if you're a person who likes that harder Birkenstock style and you don't care about having fuzzy interior lined slippers, then these are something that you might like. But I personally don't get the hype. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. And these will be returned. We all know that cool girls wear moon boots. I'm a cool girl. I wear moon boots. These are a new pair of moon boot slippers, and they are so cool. I'm obsessed with these. They might be my favorite so far in the entire haul. They are faux fur and they are so soft. They have that typical moon boot feel when you walk in them. So they're very squishy. They definitely feel like you're walking on a cloud or the moon. I love these because they think they're very nostalgic of like the 90s and the 2000s for me. For some reason, this gives me like Klutz crafting girl era vibes. If you know, you know. Definitely would wear these indoors and potentially outdoors, though I will say I'd be a little bit worried about some of this faux fur getting wet or like a little bit dirty from being in the outdoors, but they definitely have that same sole on the bottom as a classic moon boot does, and they're definitely something that you could wear outside if you needed to. They do run just a hair small. These are the size 39-40, and that's the typical size that I usually wear in my moon boots. And these just feel ever so slightly, just a little bit small. But like, I would say they're very close to true to size still, just a skosh small. Okay, I know I mentioned that I'm no longer wearing Uggs, but I may or may not have lied because these are the ones that I know for sure I'm already keeping. As you can tell, they've been worn and they are absolute perfection. However, these are not a women's slipper, they are a men's slipper. I don't understand why men's Uggs are so much more comfortable than women's Uggs. It's probably because they actually use orthotic footbeds in these and they are so squishy. Of every single pair that I have tried on today, these are the squishiest, the most comfortable, the most cloud-like of them all. There is a pair that's kind of similar like this that I fell in love with because I really love this sky blue color in the women's section. However, it's a heel. I don't want to wear a slipper that is a heel. I want to wear a slipper that's comfortable. These are absolutely, without a doubt, the most comfortable Ugg shoe I have ever tried on. These are obviously Sherpa lined. They are that quintessential suede material. They've got the classic Ugg bottom. Everything about these is just perfection. I have no notes. I love them. I took them out of the box, I put them on my feet, and I was like, I've died and gone to heaven because they're so, so good. I will say though, the only downfall of ordering a men's shoe is that the smallest size that they have available in the men's is a men's 7, which is about the equivalent to a size 8.5 or 9 in women's in the Uggs. If you're going traditional, a men's 7 is actually a women's size 9. I would say these run like 8 3/4. So if you have a smaller foot, they're not gonna work for you. But if you're a size 8.5 to 11 kind of girly, get the men's. Get the men's. On to another mid shoe. I love Bombas. I love their socks. I think they're incredible. I love what this company does, that they give a sock back to someone in need when you buy a pair. However, I do not like these at all. I think they're poor quality. I don't think that they're well made. They're definitely not wide enough for me. When you actually put the shoe on, it starts to like ripple on the side. Everything about these is just an absolute no. They're a very expensive slipper for this type of quality. Just pass. Absolute pass. But I needed to include these because I wanted you all to be put on the game because these are such a popular slipper right now. They're just not good. Last but not least, which was the biggest surprise for me, is Crocs. I tell you what, I am a girl who loves a good Croc. Really, I'm obsessed with them so much. If you watched my 2024 shoe trends of the year, Crocs was one of the things that I mentioned being a trend. The same is still true this year for me going into 2025. And I just feel like their styles and their designs and their aesthetic just gets better and better and better, but the comfort still remains the same. They're just unmatched in terms of the level of comfort that they provide. I love the design. I think they're super fun for winter, spring, the whole entire season. I actually love that they're a toe peeping type slipper because my feet sometimes tend to run hot. These will 100% be a keeper slipper for me because I will wear these ones indoors only, and then the blue ones from Ugg I will wear indoor and outdoor. What's really interesting about these is that they actually dip down. If you can see here, there's like this little divot, so you do really need to select the size that is your true to size fit because the footbed is quite a bit smaller than the actual length of the shoe. They've still got that quintessential classic foam underneath all of this fur, but they're so cute. I love them. They're fun. They're wild. They definitely give me all of the cool girl, it girl vibes, and I'm gonna be wearing the out of them. They're so good. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. I also ordered a few other slippers that have yet to arrive, so if you want another slipper haul, let me know in the comments. Everything will be linked below for you all because we all like to make sure that you have other links just in case you want to shop for yourself. Let me know in the comments as well what your favorite pair is that I showed you today. Clearly my top 2 were the Uggs and the Crocs, which I think is no surprise, but honestly, the Moos and the Moon Boots, they're also really good too. They're just a significantly higher price point than you're gonna pay for Crocs and Uggs. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. I hope you all loved this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.